strongest gets the money prize, the cash prize.
Okay.
So it's all about that. It's actually a pretty grueling movie to watch, but it's an amazing movie. I'll lend it to Norton if she wants to see it. Maybe
There's
I'll just.
also Footloose.
Oh, and there's Footloose. Yeah, totally forgot about Footloose. What else? Classic movies. I'm thinking of
Classic.
Well, classic in just the pantheon of like movies that people know.
No, who wouldn't know Footloose?
Everybody knows Footloose.
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing. Okay, another one. Totally forgot about that.
Grease has dancing in it.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Grease has a dancing scene.
It's a musical. Like it's not based around dancing though. I can't think of too many others, but I mean there are.
Black Swan.
Black Swan. Okay, good one. Which I've yet to see. I mean, there's a lion's share of dance flicks out there. Yes, I'll say it. Including fucking dance flicks.
Dance flicks!
But anyway, kind of wrapping this little trailer bit up, what would you give the trailer out of 5 stars?
Oh, God. I'm definitely going to give it a 3 out of 5, just because does not know what it wants to do as a movie. I feel like they really wanted to squeeze every little bit of any kind of dance genre they could in there just to say, hey, we're going to throw all of these koosh balls on the wall and see which one sticks. And yeah, I know, koosh balls haven't been around forever, but I'm old, so give me a break.
That's alright. Koosh balls stick? I mean, I know that there are balls that stick to the wall.
Stick.
But I get what you're going for. In that vein, I'm going to give it a solid 2. I would never watch the film, nor would I recommend anybody watch the film.
I would super watch this movie and know it's going to suck.
Norton would take me, much to my consternation, of all things that have to do with just compiling every bad dance film cliche outside of dance flick into one film and trying to be serious. Because this film is trying... It lacks
I don't think at any point they turn to the audience and go, hey, by the way, you walked into a spoof.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, we're 100%. This guy and girl are a real thing.
So solid 2. Going on to our next trailer. It is a little flick.
A little ditty.
Called The First Monday in May.
Oh, the first Monday in May.
Which is actually based around a singular event. The 2015, I believe, Metropolitan Museum of Arts gala, or their ball.
Their gala.
And obviously, I want to say it was orchestrated by none other than the Queen of Fashion herself. The what's a good word for, or a good title for her? I mean, I would say the Duchess of Design.
Duchess of Design,
possibly. I mean, the thing is, the whole thing in the fashion world.
The Countess of Couture.
The Countess of Couture. I like that. I like that one. Good one.
I'm good that way.
It's funny because in the fashion world, she's known for her hair trigger temperament, and in that vein, her nickname, people call her in the fashion industry, is Nuclear Winter. Which is kind of funny, I think, because it's a play on her name.
Yes.
But anyway, it's the 2015 gala, the one orchestrated by her, was based around a Chinese theme. So most people who attended, most people who were in attendance, all the biggest superstars, anybody who's anybody, had walked the red carpet and had shown off their wares, I suppose you could say, were supposed to fall in line with that Asian Chinese theme. So obviously Rihanna had like this amazing dress on. I think Justin Bieber had some weird Chinese coat with dragons on, like blazer with dragons on it. This is basically
you saw way more than I did in this trailer.
No, I actually, like, when it actually had occurred, I was reading up on it.
Oh God, of course you were.
Yeah, I know I'm totally alienating the audience. Anybody who's ever listened, like the 2 or 3 people who listen.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Thank you for still
wake
listening.
Me up when this gets interesting.
It will get interesting. But I didn't want to say a whole lot because obviously, as sort of a fashion maven myself.
Oh, a maven, are you?
Yes.
Are you a whole maven?
I'm a whole maven. A whole maven.
Oh my god, you're so lame.
I know. I'm happy to be so, though. Happily so. I will say that, I mean, I dug this. Would I see it in theaters on that note? Probably not. I'm pretty fucking certain that it's not going to be released widely.
No, documentaries are best on Netflix.
Yeah.
Where you can sit at home with the comforts of your home and enjoy whatever foreign situation it is.
Or what I was anticipating for you to say is where you can sit at home in your shame, so that you don't have to be shameful in front of everybody else.
Why am I ashamed?
No, I'm saying not you. Like, you would think that.
Why is the audience ashamed?
I don't know. You know what? I would probably go to this if I went to it in the theater. I'd probably be a little ashamed of going to see it because I'd be like looking around and be like, okay, I'm not the only idiot, but I think everybody else is an idiot for seeing this. So what do they think of me then seeing it? Like, oh, that pretentious idiot. So I would kind of be...
Well, at least you would know who all the pretentious people around are.
I know, but there's that weird electrifying atmosphere of people just sort of just with a leering eye. Especially if you're pretentious at times, then, I mean, you know other pretentious people, and you have that same weary mind of them.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, that being said, I give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, it seems interesting enough as much as a documentary about a singular night based around fashion as art could be. So I don't even know if Norton deigns to give a star rating to this.
I'll give it a 1 because no, 0 stars.
0 stars. Wait,
I don't give a shit about fashion.
Didn't you at some point give another trailer that we had done in the past?
0?
I don't remember which one that was, though.
I did. Was it that stupid gun one? No, that was recent.
No, it was recent.
No,
I don't remember. I'll have to.
I don't know. We did have a trailer that I gave 0 stars
towards
our
back catalog.
It might have been the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one.
No, it wasn't the Turtles one.
Oh, all right. Well,
but
I will definitely give this 0 because I have absolutely zero interest in seeing it, and it's a documentary, so it doesn't deserve to be in theaters anyway.
Have you seen any documentary in theaters?
No, they're documentaries. They don't deserve to be seen in theaters.
You said you've seen Bowling for Columbine, though. Did you see that in theaters, or did you watch that after it came out? And where did you watch it?
I watched it in my house like a normal person.
When did you get it? I guess you had... Did you rent it?
Yeah, we rented it off the TV, or we got it from the Redbox, or we got it from...
No,
Blockbuster might have been around back then, so we probably got it from Blockbuster. I think the closest I've ever come to seeing a documentary in the movies is... what the face is it? The Aristocrats.
Yeah,
that's the closest I've ever come to a documentary in the movies. Because I actually went out to go see that.
We went out. Yeah, I remember we went out to go see that, and it was good. I would recommend anybody, just as an aside, to go see that.
Kevin Pollak is amazing.
Well, Kevin Pollak,
fucking hilarious.
I mean, everybody in that movie technically.
No, but his fucking
his one
he
was
does
good.
Like the best. I don't
Christopher
Walken.
Oh well, yeah. Did he do it as Christopher Walken?
I think he did.
I know that
because
he
like every time they have him do something, they always have him do as Chris Walken because it's so good.
Well, yeah.
So good.
Well, the thing is, I remember
like him and Kevin Spacey. I'm like, you're done.
I remember him telling a story. It was on like one of the late night. I want to say it was on one of the late night talk shows, and he said that when Christopher Walken had his finally got his star or his handprint, I think, on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I guess it was his star. He had a certain amount of people that he called to have him be by his side in attendance when he got this awesome honor. And one of those people was Kevin Pollak. Mind you, Kevin Pollak and Christopher Walken had never spoken before. So that's how good he was, because Christopher Walken had heard his impression and he basically said, I want you here.
That's cute.
So, I mean, how better an honor could you get for from not meeting somebody than to have that person that you are impersonating invite you to something that big?
No, that's true.
Speaking of documentaries, just going on a small tangent on documentaries.
You are going to bring it up.
What?
I thought you weren't going to do it.
What?
The Cuban thing.
No, I'm not doing that. I was going to say Norton and I had watched a couple of interesting documentaries. This is the only reason I bring it up, because I was talking about the Star and Hollywood and whatnot. There's an interesting one, I think, called... It's about Adam West.
Yeah.
I forget what the documentary is called, but it was produced and...
It was a good pun, too. The title was a pun.
What? Okay. I gotta check this up right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Adam West. Because it was actually really interesting...
It was a very interesting
documentary about his family trying, not only about his life and his accomplishments, but
starring
also
Adam West.
Starring, yeah, that's what it was called, starring Adam West.
I knew it was a pun.
Yeah.
It was a pun. And at the end of the thing, I actually figured out what the pun meant.
You didn't really?
No, because I didn't realize we were watching it. That's what the documentary was about.
Yeah, it was about...
Because we came in on it late.
It's about his children.
So his kids were trying to get him.
They were campaigning
a star
for him to get a star. So it was that whole journey, and it was interesting. I mean, why not? The guy definitely damn well deserves a star. It's about time.
Yeah, if I'm gonna get drunk and ruin my family, I might as well have some piece of metal to show for it.
Well, I mean, now he's...
It's like this Oscar I beat my wife with. I mean, nothing.
Hey, you know what? As long as you get the Oscar, who cares?
That's right. I'll just go walk over into a river later when she gets famous.
Speaking of which, I just want to throw it out there.
A lake. I think it was a lake.
A lake.
It was the ocean. It was the ocean. He walks into the ocean.
Yeah. No lake. Nobody's going to do that on a lake.
Well, what's her face did a lake, didn't she?
No,
Virginia Woolf
went into the River Thames, so she went into a river.
Oh, well, same difference.
And a river's actually not bad because a river's constantly flowing, so you have that resistance.
Gonna move.
Yeah, your body's going to move, but especially because I think she was 70 some odd years old, it's going to go against you. Like, at least if you go into a lake, you're kind of like, when you get to a certain point, you're like, all right, maybe I'm not going through with this, and the lake is still. So you could still kind of get out.
Yeah.
An ocean, not so much, but still with the ocean, you can sort of...
Once the undertow gets you.
Once the undertow gets you, yeah, but if you still go in just enough, but with the river... hold on one second.
Anything I can do.
No, you're going to have to...
Do you want to do the other thing?
Just shut the door. Excuse me, people. Yeah. That was kind of funny.
Broken artists. I mean, broke artists, that's the one.
Well, and broken artists.
And broken.
But what was I going to say?
Something about the Rivers Thames, and if you want to get out
of
the ocean,
whatever I was talking about. But a pretty good documentary, nevertheless. And we also watched one about the making of...
Oh, the death of Superman.
The death of Superman Lives, which was pretty good.
Daft Punk.
And we watched the Daft Punk one. And
Daft Punk.
I want to say the Superman Lives one and the Daft Punk one were both on Showtime. Because
Yeah.
Showtime actually has some pretty interesting documentaries, as does HBO.
Yeah, they were both on Showtime.
But
that's the only thing I'm supposed to be getting for free. But
yeah.
Right now we're getting an HBO preview.
But honestly, a different subject for a different time. Maybe we'll do an all documentaries podcast at some point, or an episode. And the tertiary trailer that I will hearken upon will be I was gonna say Adam's Ava's Possessions, which I just caught wind of not too
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, not too much later than the other couple of ones, which was maybe like an hour before we just went on to do this. Ava's Possessions basically is about a girl who was once possessed, and she goes to a recovery meeting, almost like AA and stuff like that. Group therapy sessions. And I guess the little twist in this is that, almost like alcoholics or any addict, they say that once you get possessed, there's always the chance that you may get possessed again.
Repossession.
Yeah, repossession. So it's interesting. There's a bit, I would say, at least in the trailer itself, you could YouTube it up. There's a bit of mordant humor in it, which is cute. It seems really cute. And I don't know the director or writer/director. I'm not familiar with his work, but his name is Jordan Galland. And it seems pretty cool. It seems like it has a bit of musical touch